and today I'm going to make authentic Hawaiian macaroni salad. So I got this recipe from someone who had moved to Oahu and who described this dish as something that often accompanied their lunch. So if they'd gone to a restaurant and ordered like a sandwich, this is what came on the side. So this Hawaiian macaroni salad, first off, does not have pineapple because not all Hawaiians put pineapple in everything, but it is a no-frills creamy macaroni salad that's a fantastic addition to any picnic or potluck. And since Memorial Day is coming up, I thought I would share this recipe. We also have 4th of July coming soon after. So I'm going to make a full batch, and I'm going to take some home. And to make this, we are going to need 1 pound of macaroni. I've already cooked mine, and I actually didn't use macaroni, and my hands are clean. These are little shells. We also need 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. We're going to use 1 to 2 carrots that we'll shred. We're going to use 1/4 of an onion. So not very much, but it gives it just a little bit of pop of flavor. We're going to use 2½ cups of mayonnaise. That sounds like a lot of mayonnaise, but that's a lot of pasta. 1/4 cup of milk. And then finally 2 teaspoons of sugar to kind of balance out all that acid, and some salt and pepper. So we're going to start by cooking our macaroni, or in my case, our tiny shells, according to package directions. And then we're going to place them in a large bowl. I've already done this simply to save on time here at work. So while this macaroni is still hot and it is still pretty warm, we are going to add our 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar along with shredded carrot and grated onion, which sounds weird. So I'm going to change our angle and we're going to get started. So here is my apple cider vinegar. And we're just going to sprinkle that in. I have never done this for any other macaroni salad, but this is delicious. And so I'm sticking with what the recipe tells me to do. And I'm going to mix that and get the vinegar incorporated. The next thing I want to do is to add in about 2 carrots worth that have been shredded. I only have baby carrots at home, so I'm just gonna, how many baby carrots does it take to make 1 full carrot? Maybe 2 to 3. So use your discretion. Don't feel like you have to go and buy anything. I love using what I have on hand. Just whoop. And don't grate your hand. So. So here's some shredded carrot now. I'm going to add that in. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my large grater into a smaller one. And I'm going to actually grate an onion, and not the entire onion. I've got a red onion here. We really only want about 1/4 of this, if that. And again, you know, the first time I ever did this recipe, I thought grating an onion, how strange. So what it's gonna do, and I'll show you, is it's going to get, first off, it's not easy to do this because it's gonna get really liquidy and pulpy. But I actually think that's what works because then you're not eating chunks of onion. You're able to disperse this pulpy onion slush, for lack of a better word, that sounds terrible, throughout your macaroni salad. Then I save these little nubs that are pretty beat up. If I can't reuse them right away, I like to make my own vegetable stock. So, all right, let me set this aside. So this is our onion pulp that we have created. And again, maybe not the most appetizing looking thing, but it's gonna mix in really well. And I'm gonna mix our pasta with our carrots, with our onions, and then don't forget that 2 tablespoons of vinegar is already in here. And then I'm actually gonna go and refrigerate this for about 15 minutes so it can start to cool off. And then while it's cooling, I'm gonna make the sauce with the mayonnaise. So let me go and put this in our refrigerator and I will be right back. All right, so while our macaroni, or again, in my case, shells with the veggies and the vinegar are cooling off in the refrigerator, I'm gonna go ahead and whisk together our mayonnaise, milk, and sugar. So again, that is actually, we're going to use about 2.5 cups of mayonnaise and a lot of mayonnaise. There's 1 cup. But this is for a full, a full pound of pasta. So I usually don't feel as bad if I'm making a half portion. Let's get our half. I'm going to set that aside. So we need our mayonnaise, and we also need a 1/4 cup of milk. And then we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of sugar, and this is just your traditional granulated white sugar. One. And we're going to mix this together. So as you noticed, it kind of started with the milk and the mayonnaise pretty separate from one another, but they've more or less incorporated. All right, now I can add in salt and pepper. Here's my pepper. And we'll mix again. And then what we're gonna do is add this in to our macaroni. So let me go get our macaroni and we're gonna get everything fully incorporated. All right, we're on our final step right now. I'm going to fold in our mayonnaise mixture. I like to do it a little bit at a time until it is fully coated. And of course, you know, we added salt and pepper before, but you could add more salt and pepper to taste once it's fully incorporated. And then once it is fully covered, sorry, didn't realize I was blocking the camera so much. Once it is fully covered, we are going, or coated, we're going to cover this with our lid or something like plastic wrap if you don't have a lid for your bowl. And we're going to refrigerate this for 4 hours or even overnight. So it is best overnight, really let those flavors meld together. Now, when you go to serve it after it's chilled, you're going to want to stir it up before you serve it. And you may need to add a little bit more milk if it seems a little bit, you know, thick and you want it a little bit more loose. But just do it like a half tablespoon at a time. I think we are done. Get a nice shot of it right here. So yes, very easy. As I mentioned, no frills, Hawaiian macaroni salad. Enjoy this on your own. I know I will for dinner this evening, or make it for your next potluck or your parties or whatever you've got going on this summer, because it's really tasty. All right. Thank you for joining me on this month's Library Kitchen, and I hope you have a fabulous spring and summer.